Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the fourth episode of Brawl Brew, a series where I make brawl decks on MTGA, take them on a test drive to see how they perform. This episode focuses on Jadar, Ghoulcaller of Nephalia. I'll show you what this card does. Trying it a little bit differently for the display. Hope this is fine. But we have Jadar, Ghoulcaller of Nephalia. I hope I'm right. He costs 1 and a black, a 1/1 legendary creature, human wizard. Says, at the beginning of your end step, if you control no creatures with Decayed, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. And Decayed, if you don't know, is a keyword which says this creature cannot block, and when it attacks, sacrifice it at the beginning or at the end of combat. So damage happens, and then the trigger happens for it to be sacrificed, and then it sacrifices itself. So this deck is mainly built around, it has a heavy theme of sacking this zombie token right after damage is done. In Arena, it can be a little bit of a pain to do. If you hold shift control, you'll go into full control mode, and when that decayed trigger enters the stack, you can do stuff with that token before it sacrifices itself after the damage is done. So it's a little easier to play with on mobile, um, but it's playable on both computer and mobile. You just have to remember to do full control mode for this. But let's go the Aether Hub link. I will put in the description of the video for this. We have the mana curve here and the rarities. It's a fairly expensive deck to make. Has needs quite a bit of rares and quite a bit of mythics, so not very budget friendly. But this is the best build of Jadar that um, I feel I could make. I've seen a lot of people run him with a little bit of different strategies. Some focus more on an aggressive Jadar, so their curve is a little bit lower. Mine is also pretty low too. Around a mid-range deck. It's on the border of mid-range and control. We'll look at the cards in a little bit more detail, but if you're wondering about the costs for the deck, this is what the wild card cost would look like. So now I'm going to transition over to MTGA version. Open it up here. A habit of not naming my decks. I just trust them by the photo. But let's take a little bit of a closer look at the cards themselves. So showed a little bit of the mana curve. You notice we have a lot of ones, although I don't treat them as ones most of the time, specifically because Warlock class, you kind of want to invest in it to get to level 3. Because if you get to level 3 and this stays on the board, it's a huge problem for your opponent. I really like this card for this deck. We have some of the cheap instant sacrifice spells, Village Rites, and Deadly Dispute. All of those work well with sacrificing the token, as well as we have some creature-based sacking to draw cards. Dockside Chef, I think, is a must-have in this deck, as well as Skullport Merchant. You could arguably, what's the artifact to sacrifice to draw? You could arguably put that in over one of these. Relic Vial. You could put in Relic Vial. No, we're not putting in Relic Vial. You could put that in to save one of your sacrifice outlets from a board wipe if you want. I prefer not having it, because having a body that can stack itself, like Dockside Chef, I find is valuable. But this is another option. These cards, they're uncommon, so they shouldn't be that hard to build. Okay, so here, actually, you know what? Let's keep it at this. So these are all the sacrifice cards. I should go over um, if you want to make modifications to this. There are a couple cards that I think could be changed based on personal preference. One of which is Duress. I mainly have Duress in here to accommodate for control decks to get rid of some of their big hard payoffs for what they're trying to control for, which often is some. Sometimes it's a big creature, so Duress won't work. But if you know that big creature is coming, you can plan for it. But a lot of times they either have some kind of counter spell or something that you don't want, like you don't want them to have a lull, for example. So Duress is really good to have. Another card that is a little bit iffy that I think is cuttable is Terragrid. The reason that I have Terragrid in here is not so much for the front side, but for the back side. Because sometimes your opponent um, is in a state where you can't do much damage to them with creatures, so having something to burn them for life is sometimes what you need in order to finish them off. So this deck has a mix of combat damage and burn damage. Um, yeah, let's go over all the sacrifice things. You want to go with the front side of Terragrid, Soul Shatter, as I think a must-have. Henrika works really well with the token. A lot of this deck is built around trying to prevent your opponent from having much of a board state, and trying to get a lot of card advantage at the same time. So, um, Henrika helps on both of those boards. Um, Villagerites will draw. You could add more draw spells, but I think that this is a lot here, because the deck is basically a bunch of removal, um, and a bunch of draw spells, and and a little bit of discard, because I think that discard is really helpful. Let's go over cards I think that you really need in this deck. Morbid Opportunist, I think, is a must-have. He just pairs so well with Jadar. You can turn 3, start drawing a card for every time this creature sacrifices itself. I think it's a must-have. All of the Planeswalkers, I also think, are a bit of a must-have. Um, Given all the removal, your opponent will have a tough time dealing with these if they don't straight up have like targeted removal for Planeswalkers. And if they do get rid of them, we have Blood on the Snow as a top curve, so you can bring them back. A lot of this deck is kind of built around drawing into these. You don't have to win by drawing into these, but it's often how I win. So I think all these Planeswalkers are needed. Ebon Death is probably your strongest creature in the deck. If you're going to win by creatures, it's going to be through Ebon Death. He just pairs so well with the token dying and getting him back from the grave. At least in theory. That often doesn't come up in practice, I find. And also the fact that he enters tapped can be quite a bit of a downside. I often find myself annoyed that he enters in tapped. Like, would rather he enter in untapped. But I still think he's a really good addition to the deck. You're also going to want to have a lot of exile. So Eaten Alive, very, very efficient exile removal. Very good with the token. Um, Baleful Mastery, really important to have. I don't think there's any other exile removal, which if you were going to add in, if you were going to change up this deck, I think I would add more exile removal, which you can add like Feed the Serpent is one of them. A bit of life gain with Nighthawk, Scavenger. Pretty much the only, now that I look at it, the only creatures we really have are either sacrifice creatures or just the best creatures in black at the moment. Well, this deck is just mostly removal. Game plan. I should go over the Bank Buster. I've seen other people run the what's that one? vehicle. I've seen some people run this, which I think is a really interesting include. It does work really well with the token. I think this is more for an aggro Jadar, in my opinion, so it doesn't really work well here. People also put in, which I had at one point, this guy. Every time the token dies and enters another token, he grows. I had him in at one point and I took him out because he didn't. It was really tough to get him going a lot of times, so I didn't really like him in the deck. I forget what I traded him for. I think it was a Duress actually. I think Duress better than him in this deck. But yeah, the win cons outside of the Planeswalkers, another win con you can go for is Forsworn Paladin. This creature I find is highly underestimated a vast majority of the time. If you're going up against a control deck, this is an amazing one drop because the just paying 1 life to create a treasure token every turn is a really good way to use up your mana without actually playing a card. And people who just run a bunch of counter spells are going to be wasting their time if you have this on the field. And also, this last ability is probably the most important one because if you just need to push through damage, you can just attack with everything, and then whatever creature they don't block, you just pump it and win. I have won a lot of games by doing that. I think this is a very necessary card to have. I didn't finish my thoughts on the Reckoner Bankbuster. So Reckoner Bankbuster, what's noteworthy is that you can tap both Jadar and the token to crew this thing, or it can just be a Maze Mind token mainly to draw you cards, which is also really good against control decks and drawing extra cards. This is the only straight up draw card without sacking that deck, outside of the Warlock class and Surroundings. I wouldn't count them playing. They are straight up draw, but yeah, this is the deck. Mainly removal. All the Planeswalkers mainly sacrifice to draw, and you get a lot of card advantage from it. Works out very well. So we're going to do 5 games. Oh wait, did it? I'm hoping that it got all of that. I'm looking at the hoping that the Twitch studio got all of that. I don't know if it was blank for the whole time. I'm hoping not. If it is, I'll have to sitting post. Yeah, we're gonna do 5 games with Jadar and see his win rate. Yeah, see how he goes. So the first Brawl Brew video I did was with Jacob, which is like the blue version of Jadar, and Jadar is the black version of Jacob, and vice versa. Unfortunately, with all the ninjutsu going around, that Jacob deck is not as good. I find that Jadar has much more success. But right now, this is my most successful Brawl deck. Which is fine. I've seen a lot of people use him, and I was always thinking, wonder what he's like. Ooh, okay. I forget what this commander is called. Rem Brawlus. I know what he does. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that first bit, but that second bit. So this guy is aggressive. And if he's aggressive, going first too. This hand is really good for this because of Crippling Fear. So I think that we will. Oh, I didn't go over all the kind of board white. Oh, you know what? I didn't take out that 1/1 zombie guy that grows every time a zombie hits the field for duress. Instead of that, I put in Meat Hook Massacre. Yeah, I think something to mention is that board wipes might seem counterintuitive because Jadar is a 1/1, so he will almost never survive a Meat Hook Massacre. He can if you use Hollow Oracles, I've had Jadar grow to be a 4/4 using Hollow of Orc. I love this card. Um, but it may seem counterintuitive, but the you know, at the very least, you can just pay 0 for it if it comes to that. But I often find that you're going to be in a situation where paying X for this matters. And you don't even have to, if you open with this, you don't have to play Jadar out. So, Sacred Fire, that's fine. Action. I think that what I could do, this is interesting. What I could do here, I could either Crippling Fear or I could Deadly Dispute. Or sorry, I could either go blank or I could Deadly Dispute. And I think they have 4 cards in hand and a Foretold card. Let's play out the Hollow Oracles. I think that I will go blank. Let's get rid of that exiled card. And let's get rid of half of their hand. About half. Foretell areas, kind of. Usually with discard 2 spells, I like to wait till they have only 2 cards in hand, because you know those are the ones that they're really holding out on playing. But I think putting up the pressure like that is fun. Ooh, the Celestus. Okay. So I think I could play out Jadar. I suppose I could do that. Or I can attack and Deadly Dispute. That might be what I do instead. Because this is probably like a Demon Bolt or something, so Jadar would just die. And I'd like to Malakir Rebirth him. So, okay. To do the hold full control, you hold... just doing control for full control isn't that great, because you have to continually hit it after every step. So you have to do shift control. Or, yeah, control shift. So I'm holding control shift at the moment. I attack in with the Decade token. Decade triggers. Yeah. Damage happens. Still holding control shift. You do whatever you want to do. Deadly Dispute. Sack it. But you can also let go of holding control shift, but I just like to hold on to it for habit. And then you can either click it or press control shift again to make that go away. And that's that. This is odd. This guy has had a very slow start. That's usually not what this deck tries to do. Ooh, the Raconteur. Don't really like that card. I've tried it in my Chandra deck. I don't think it's that good. I think they were just going to kill it. Yeah. Ooh, there's the Eaten Alive. Alright. So let's get out Jadar again. Hand, unfortunately, is not very great for drawing power, but that's kind of where the luck of the draw is, that there's less draw cards in this than Jacob. But the removal kind of makes up for that. I'll try to remember to say how I'm doing. Hold control every time it comes up. But okay. God, the Celestus is such a good artifact. Are they gonna... I don't know what they're gonna do here. I'd like to know what their hand is, because they seem to be out of gas, and they haven't hit us for any damage. Ooh. They're gonna sack a land? Wow, they really must have a bad hand. Okay, so we're gonna Malakir Rebirth to save Jadar. At least save our manas. And this is such a great, like, Boros card. I love Lorehold. I had that in my Before the new standard came out, I had a Haktos deck. That was that 6/1 commander. That was the one that I mainly played. This was one of my favorite cards to have in that deck. But okay, we will use, since there's nothing else to do with our mana, I'll just Hall of Oracles on Jadar, make him bigger, and we'll attack in with. So this guy, my opponent, has a lot of cards now, and a lot of life, ironically. Um, Not a huge fan of, but fine. Wonder what they're building up to. Could this be that angel card, I wonder? And their commander has haste. That's so good. Ooh! Ooh, that's a spicy combo. Ooh. 1 mana to deal 2 to all planeswalkers? That's a nice combo. I didn't even think of that. That's really cool. I like that. So I could have let Jadar go to the grave so that I could Blood on the Snow, but I don't think this board is worth is worth using Blood on the Snow for at the moment. We really want to draw one of our planeswalkers right about now. That would be really nice. And then having the Celeste is such good card advantage. I debated on putting a Mana Rock in this deck, like the Celestis, because sometimes your hand can just be full of removal. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I was gonna feed the Swarm, but now... It's fair. Ooh. And we can Reckoner Bankbuster. That's nice. I don't have it. Did they already use it a braid or something? I thought I saw it. What was I saying before I got distracted? Oh, the Celestis. I debated putting that in. It's just that your curve is like, I mean, the curve is kind of bordering control. Or Rip Apart, whatever. That's a very good card too. Fine. They could have. Okay, so I could have put the Celestis in, but given all the card draw, just there isn't that much that's exciting to ramp into. Like, you could ramp into a Lolth, or you could ramp into Professor Onyx, but not having them in hand zone kind of makes it a little easy to do that. I don't think it's that worth it to have a Mana Rock in this deck. It would take a spot of another card that would be a lot more valuable, I think. I wouldn't recommend. But okay, I really, really, really wonder what's in their Foretold Zone. Because I don't think it's a Demon Bolt. Now, what could they have? Foretold Zone. They have that one. Oh, they have. Really curious. Ooh, man, this guy, our opponent, man, such a good deck for us. Or it's such a like his deck works so well against us, but he doesn't have much damage. We've only lost 7 life, and yeah, we just play out Jadar again. They have to have something. I think that if they kill Jadar again, then I just let him go to the. Do I have anything worthwhile in the grave? I think that I let him go to the, if they kill him again. As far as getting exp. What do they got here? I'm really worried about that Foretold card now. Thing is scary. Man, So I said I would keep him in the grave. I don't think I'm gonna actually do that. Just for the possibility that that is the angel card, I don't really want him. Um, so I think I just crippling here. Emily work. I like when some people, when they use crippling fear, how they will try to put in a more insulting phrase. Like I think idiot is a creature type. I think I've had someone pretty funny. Okay, they just play him again. That's fine. He is whittling me down more and more. It's worth noting. But I can just Hagra Mauling. So now, if their foretold card is the angel, then more opportunities. If their card is the angel, then we will blood on this. I think that they're getting to the point where they have to play it. Really curious what it is. And been eyeballing me this entire game. This is gonna be interesting. Ooh, bloodthirsty adversary. Whoa, he can pay it for. Oh my god. Grab. He can grab Cinderclasm and Magic Missile my face. Pretty good play. This is a lot of damage. Oh wait, but that's gonna deal just one, right? Oh, or he can also Magic. That's true. Yeah, you can Magic. Oh, oh. Okay. It would take that action. A lot of damage. Ooh. This is where it gets scary, because being left on 6, if I Morbid Opportunist and then feed the Swarm, being left on 6 life is kind of scary. Would they be running any Planeswalkers, I wonder? Don't know. Because now we're in a situation where gaining life would really... Oh, I should have let Jadar go. Grave. Why did I? Okay, we play at the land. We're definitely playing the Morbid Opportunist. If they have... What's that 6-mana dragon called? If they have that thing. Well, if they have it, then we're dead regardless from it. So I think that I will feed the Swarm here. Ooh, Skullport Merchant. Okay. So I will put... Where do I put the counter on? I guess the Skullport Merchant. So this is a really, really, really scary position. They have willed our life down. A healthy... They were holding on to a card this entire time? Wow. Not what I was expecting, honestly. Man, if they have like the Goldspan Dragon in their hand, then we're in trouble. Being being against this deck and having only 6 life is really scary. Like really, really, really scary. I need my Nighthawk Scavenger, I think. Ooh, Sorin. Sorin work. I like that. I can get out my the token, start gaining life back. Okay. We might actually be fine here. We might. I don't know. This is scary. Uh, what they do. Okay, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's good that they had that this turn and not the last turn. We kill him, hopefully. Yes. Okay. And okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Because I can still eaten alive it, I suppose. I can still do that. Gosh, do I even want to plus Sorin? Do I just want to gain life at the moment? I don't know. Interesting that they got rid of the blood on this. Do I just go heavy into Sorin or? Because he'll be able to play his commander out, and well, he won't be able to kill Sorin if he's plussed. So I could keep him alive, but I wouldn't. Then I wouldn't have a lifelink token either. Um, do I want to plus Sorin, or do I just want to get another lifelinker? Man, this is rough. I don't want to draw with him. I think getting another lifelinker might be good, honestly. Man, lose Sorin. I also don't have much drawing power, though. But I don't want to draw any of my big cards. I think that I will minus with Sorin. We need to preserve our life as much as possible. And let's pay 3. Get rid of you. And I will put the counter on my vamp on this one and swing in this guy. So we are out of gas, but so are they, although they have some card selection with the Celestis. I just hope to draw one of my big. Okay, that is perfectly fine. They can change it tonight and gain some life, I guess. So, okay, now this game went a lot more in. This game was a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. Hmm. I might just blood on the snow to get back my Skullport Merchant. Oh wait, or blood on the snow to get back Sorin. Which is more important? The Skullport Merchant or the... I think it might be the Skullport. Okay, let me blood on the snow to... Pay... Oh my god, pay 8 snow. I've never seen it like this. I've never seen it like that. Yeah, let's... Let's... You know what? Let's get back Sorin. And then I can make another vampire. I can put counter on that one. Swing in, gain the life. And okay, we're back in it now. I think. I think that we're back in it. This is a really interesting game. Okay. How much do you have to pay for their commander? Like 7 cost right now? Cost modified to 9? Oh, so we can't pay for them. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well now I think I'm in a stage where I can start drawing with Soren. I think that I'm in a safe him now. Ooh, okay. Can I just use that right now? Is it even worth it? Because I don't only have like 3 mana things in my grave. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I think that I just attack in here. And I will. Can I play both? No. I think that I will flash in Ebb and Death on their turn. Man, what could they do to me here? They have what's that? What's that red card? Crackle of Power. Let's see. How much could that realistically do to me? 2. Ooh, okay. Oh, so this is gonna deal 2 to me, isn't it? He'll attack Soren probably. Yeah. Sure.
How dare you disrespect me?
How dare? All right. And we flash in Ebb and Death. Ooh, there's the Nighthawk Scavenger. Alright, well, let's plus Soren. What are we going to hit? Risky, but that's a good draw. Yeah, let's get out the lull.
You require my aid. My power is for annihilation.
So I could get back the Skullport Merchant and then buff one of the vampire dudes. That might be worth. Okay, let's get back Skullport Merchant. And let's hope that they don't have Crackle with Power, I suppose. Plus counter on that vampire. And we swing in. I think if they have Crackle with Power, do they win? They might win if they have Crackle with Power. Oh wait, that still just deals 1. They won't win. Two, 3, yeah, they could deal 10 to my face. If they have Crackle with Power, they could deal 10 to my face. And then 2 with the Alchemist. Oh wait, no, they could deal 13 if they have Crackle with Power. Yeah. So I would just barely live if they have it. All of Oracles is such a good... Works so well in this deck. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a really, really, really good sign. What are they looking for? They, maybe they have that, what's the... Light up the house or whatever? What is it called? The House of Fire? What is it? Burn down the house? Is that what it's called? They could have that. Ooh, they shipped that? Okay. Crush the Weak. That's gonna deal 3? Man. Okay. So we will... Oh wait. Let's not sack. Oh wait, it exiles. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh no. Could have drawn 2 off of that. Can he afford an attack here? I don't know if he can. I guess he can. Alright, fine. I forgot that Crush the Weak exiles. Should have read the card.
Use my sudden egress.
But I can... that to draw a card. So if I get a removal spell, then I win. Because I can kill the Alchemist. That's interesting. Okay. There we go. So... let's kill the Alchemist. Do they have anything for 1 mana that could stop me? I don't think that they can. Because if I kill the Alchemist, I could Hall of Oracles on the Vampire, and then... for fun, we're gonna draw a card. Okay. So let's put the counter there, and swing in. Wow, that was an interesting game. Soren really came in clutch there. I had a deck built around Soren once. He's a pretty alright. Not the greatest, but he's pretty good. Just immediately start drawing with him. Bolt with him. Alright, that was a pretty success. Ooh. Nisa? Yeah. Ooh. Nissa is very, very scary with how they load up their graveyard, so I'm happy to have this go blank in hand. Do we turn 1 Doc Chef? Maybe. Yeah, I think that it's worth it. We turn 1 Doc Chef. Arguably, you could wait till turn 3 so that you can use him immediately, but it's fine. Yeah. Field of Ruin. Do I go for the attack here? Eh. Fine. Play out Jadar. A lot of people try to keep Jadar alive, but having him as a 1/1 blocker sometimes is actually useful. And in this case, it might be useful. Well, actually, I don't know if it's that useful here. Got an email follow. Well, I guess that they're making that decision for me. Okay, that's fine. Um, I could try to use Agadeem's Awakening, but I don't think so. Ooh, and Warlock class. Ooh, their hand is very empty right now. Very empty. Do I go blank right now, or do I get rid of that? Is getting rid of the Warlock class worth it? It might be. I think that I will play this out as a land. So I could... I think I need to hold on to Bloodchief's Thirst for Nissa. Do I just kill the Warlock class here? That might be worth it. Get them from drawing a card? Yeah. I think that we're gonna hand hate them a little bit. Kill the Warlock class. And I might as well attack him. Thank you, Lachix. I don't know if that's his name for the follow. Kodama of the West Tree. I don't have any modified creatures. Oh wait, what is this? Patient work, aura counters. Do they have anything worthwhile in their grave? They could have any. They could have stuff worthwhile in their hand. I think that now is a good time to go blank on. Ooh, they had a lot of removal. Okay, fine. Do I want to use my Blood Chief's Thirst here? Might. That might be worth it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, I think that we'll use it. Let's try to preserve our life a little bit. Okay, so they have Nisa. They're getting her to... Oh, are they just gonna get a big... They want the counters. They want to draw lands. Ooh. That's interesting. I think that we get out Henrika. Sacrifice our token dude. They sacrifice Kodama. Alright. Tax. Do I want to hold on to these? I don't think I do at the moment. Let's just, I want to hold on to the Hagra Mauling. But, Power Word Kill, or the, what is it, Agadim? Oh. Oh, I could have killed their Faceless Haven with my, Field of Ruin. I didn't notice that until... Fine. That's why we saved the, Hagra Mauling. Okay, so let's draw a card. Village Rites. Okay. Attack. I will Power Word Kill that thing. And Forsworn Paladin. They have a lot of life, but they are out of gas. Okay. That's fine. Are they just gonna bring something back again? Okay. They're really, really committed to that strategy. The Kodama. Okay. Ooh, what do I... What do I want to do here? I want to use... I think that I'll use Dockside Chef to sack the Paladin. Okay, that's a good draw. So... I will then... Man, I should have thought about the Field of Ruin. That I didn't. Let's... I could transform Henrika and they might crash into Kodama? But I think just straight up killing Kodama is... Alright. Yeah, they ran out of gas. This is why we run discard spells. And Go Blank. Go Blank is a really, really, really good discard spell. Alright, so that's two for two. Yeah, like I said earlier, this deck is my most successful deck ever since Jacob took a bit of a hit. Jacob Hawken. I also noticed, side note, I also noticed that, so there's those, like magic, there's those magic arena set cards that have, like, always been there, available, like Cloud Conceer. I don't know what that symbol is, what it signifies, but they have, like, a little arena. And you were always able to play those. Those are no longer allowed in Brawl at the moment. So my Jacob deck doesn't even work now because I can't use Sleep and I can't use Real Master Sphinx. So it doesn't even function. Very, very weird. This hand is interesting. I don't know if I like it. You have the Soul Shatter, Baleful Mastery, which is really good. Professor Onyx is good, but I think Professor Onyx will die immediately if I try to play her. This is a tough choice. I think I'll keep it though. Its effect of turn 2 Jadar, turn 3 Soul Shatter, turn 4 Henrika is strong enough to keep it. Yeah, I might have to go a bit of that with that Magic Arenas. I noticed that trying to do Brawl, some of my decks just weren't there. I was like, where did they go? Why are some of these decks illegal now? And it's because they removed those cards from being playable. Ooh, dig up, okay. They removed those cards from being playable. I was really annoyed by that. Like, Riddle Master Sphinx is such a good card. I don't know. I wasn't sure of the purpose of those sets, or like what does that arena symbol mean? Like, what did they intend for it? Because the fact that it's gone now, I wonder if it's gone in standard deck build, is regular. The fact that it's gone in Brawl, really weird. I don't know why they did it. Who knows why they? You never know. Opponent is taking a long time to decide what land they want to play. Oh, okay. I can understand. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna get to keep a token on board. Good. In Search of Greatness is such a weird card. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, the stars kind of have to align for it to work out. Can it proc off of itself? Among other permanents. So this one, it doesn't count itself. Okay, that's fine. I think I've ran In Search of Greatness once. I forget in what. Ooh. Happy to see the Invoke Despair. Let's Henrika here. Get to draw. And no attacks. I should also note, keeping this token out for as long as you can is really worthwhile in this deck. In case you draw something like the Skullport Merchant, or you draw, what's that one mana card called? Eaten Alive. If you draw Eaten Alive, having the token out is worth it a lot of the time. I don't like that they're not playing anything. I don't like that. But, yeah, I'm gonna get out Skullport Merchant. We don't have to Invoke Despair yet. Their board isn't worth Invoke Despairing right now. Could use it to draw, which is nice. But, transform Henrika. Back in with Henrika. So I could have attacked in with the token there, and then sacked it at the end of the damage step. But if they want to target Henrika with something, okay. Who are they going to target? Skullport Merchant? Yeah, so, okay. So if they want to target Henrika, then I can sack her, And we keep the token. Ooh. Is it Professor Onyx time? It might be. I can get Professor Onyx going. I would gladly give up the Skullport Merchant to keep her alive if they attack in with the Hydra. Oh, but they could have a 5-mana thing in their hand too. What do they have for 5 mana? Is there a 5-mana thing with haste? I think that there is in green. What are the chances they have that though? Not that high. Ooh, I'm gonna be greedy. Let's go for Professor Onyx. Let's get at least one draw off of her.
You really want to fight me?
Ooh, give me Sorin. And no attacks. I have to keep remembering that she put stuff in the grave because I've used her and then have taken the Ebon Death when Ebon Death is usually not that great of a card to take. Ooh. See, this is why running exile stuff in the deck is a lot of times worth it. That card is specifically. Oh. Youch. Oh god. Oh, I do have the Baleful Mastery in my hand though, so I can exile that. Okay, that's definitely what we're gonna do. Okay, what are they gonna grab here? Blood on the Snow or Baleful Mastery? I think that we will give you the Baleful Mastery. Okay, so we definitely will Baleful Mastery the dragon here. Yeah. And huh. I don't really want to kill it right now because they can just bring it back with Nissa. But at the same time, do I really care that they bring it back? I can just kill it with Soul Shatter in combat. And Nissa can take, and Onyx can take a hit. So yeah, I think that we'll ooh, hello. What did they? So they drew the oh, they drew the Baleful Mastery too. Hmm. Tear Grid is really tempting. Man, I kind of want Tear Grid too. Duress though is also really interesting. Getting Tear Grid for the inscription. Although if they have removal, they can just kill her. So I think that I will take Duress. I'm not going to be greedy with. I could have played the Lantern there, but I think that Duress is worth it.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
Let's see, what do they have? They have their own Professor Onyx. Oh boy. I mean, we don't really care about their Professor Onyx. It's fine. Let's just get rid of their Baleful Mastery. And yeah, no attacks. They can't even play anything because their highest thing is a 6-mana creature. I didn't even think about that. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it matters that much, but pretty funny still. So Onyx will get to stay on the board for at least another turn, probably. Okay, I think I will kill that demon now. They get out their own Onyx. That is fine. Do I win? I might win here. Is this game? They have a 1-drop?
Let's go digging.
They could have a 1-drop. In which case I don't think it's game. Or a 2-drop. This might be game. If I invoke Despair... Oh wait, they can sack me in Search of Greatness. Not game yet. I think. Sack both of those. I will plus Onyx, so we can ult her next turn. That would be game. Give me the Hollow Oracles. Sure. Have I played a land this turn? I should have checked that. Oh, I did. Okay, whatever.
Come
It's
on,
fine.
There's gotta be something useful.
Okay, in the interest of protecting Onyx, I think I will just attack with the token. Because they might really, really want her dead, and they can use the layer of the Hydra for that. But if they do, then I can Heroes Downfall the Hydra. So it's not that worrisome. If they kill Onyx straight up here, then I'm in. I mean, I don't think I'm in trouble, but it's gonna be rough. Ooh, okay, wait, okay. So they're gonna try to get something out on the board, I think. Oh, or no, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna plus. Oh, okay. Yeah, they really don't want Onyx alive, which might not work out for them. Let's get them to attack with it. Yeah. Okay. And then we will Bloodline Culling it. Do they have something to protect it? No. Okay. And that's game. Woo! 3 for 3. Jadar is so good. So many matchups. This deck just works. There's admittedly there is one matchup that I think they need to remove. I have noticed that certain decks will put you against other certain decks. Like, I think that that's true. That there's a certain subset of like other commanders that your commander will never be randomly changed. That your deck will never face. And one that this commander can face is that Essica, that 5-color Essica card. I think that needs to be disabled. I think that card should be straight up removed anyway from the... That should be banned in Brawl. It's not a healthy commander by any stretch. It should just not be available, in my opinion. I think they should remove it. But you can be put up against that card with Jadar. In which case, you almost never win. The only time you will win is if you open with an Invoke Despair, a Feed the Swarm, and a bunch of discard spells. That's like the only way that you win. I was gonna fight. Yeah, that's fine. That's the only way that you win. And I think that that's putting mono black against a deck where their commander is an enchantment, I think is really unfair. They should not allow that. But okay, we will Skullport Merchant. I suppose that they could get out what's her name? Helena and Alana. They could get out Helena and Alana this turn. But I think that's fine. I could still block whatever they put the counters on, and I can kill it next turn. So it's fine if they want to do that. Brushfire Elemental. Ooh, that's scary. Should I have drawn for a board wipe with this deck? Or against this commander, maybe? Alana and Elena is a very swingy commander. She sometimes is amazing and sometimes not. Um, I think that I just need to pass. I need to kill Hana and Elena the moment that she gets out on the field. Okay. Yeah, you're dying. You're dying for sure. Oh, I bet that they had a I bet that they had a snakeskin veil. It's probably what they had. Pass. Yeah. So I'm gonna sack this token. We need to draw. What do we need to draw? We need to draw one of our board wipey cards, and that ain't it. So I think I will let it. I think I'll pass. This is a rough game state for us right now. This is kind of rough. I don't like it one bit. But we need to stop drawing lands. They can attack. Can they still attack for one? They can attack for one. Yeah, that's fine. We need to hold up the blood cooling ritual. Yeah, that's fine. I could get out Professor Onyx this turn. Well, that's bad. Kind of. I could get out Professor Onyx. Ooh, or Nighthawk Scavenger. I think I'll get out Nighthawk Scavenger to start gaining back the life that we've been losing. This guy is so interesting. Svella, it's a very costly card to play. And he's green-red. Is a little awkward. Green-red is a very strange color in Brawl. Outside of Tovolar, it's a very strange color. I don't... It's a color that I have ran in the past, but I can't remember the last time I have. It's been so long. It's one that I used to really like, but I just never play anymore. I don't know why. Okay, so they really, really, really want to get out Hana and Elena. Ooh, they have a fight card? Ooh. So this is a pretty good blowout, I think. Oh, wait, they could have the Snakeskin Veil, though. Have the Snakeskin Veil? Or that also, yeah. We still gain some life, so that's fine. There's the late duress. Okay, so now I think that I will use Professor Onyx. We want to draw for one of our board wipes.
You really want to fight me?
None of those are it. It's fine. Let's duress.
Never thought I'd miss
Have a
it.
target. Hey, you have a target. Okay, cool. No attacks. Don't draw a land, please. We want to keep Onyx alive for another turn, if possible. Ah, no, I think Onyx is dead. Maybe. Wait, I don't think she's dead. Not yet. Another target creature. Oh no, she is dead. They put it on the brushwood. Yeah, okay. I thought they were gonna put it on this villa. That's fine. Okay. Well, we're no real reason to block here. So. Ah, rip.
Whatever. I
Kind of getting. Ooh.
have things to do.
Well, well, well. Um. Did they let us in for 1 free damage? Yeah. Okay. Blood on the snow. Let's get back Professor Onyx. She's back. Hello. Oh, I think that she's gonna die though, because of that creature land, right? No wait, if she's at 5, no, she won't die. Goes down to 4 and then back up to 5, so she gets to probably live.
Same annoyances.
We'll take that Meat Hook Massacre, yeah. We'll take that. That's a happy draw. Needless to say, they are in trouble. They really needed 1 more damage to do with the bugbear.
Not more problems.
Okay, colony, sure. Let's plus with her. See what we get. Interesting. Is Henrika worth it? Maybe? No, I don't think she's. I don't. I don't know if Henrika's worth it. I think I will take the power word kill. Because I can get out the Morbid Opportunist.
Something useful.
And we can just pass. Yeah, pass. Ooh, did they have enough for Hana and Elena? I don't think they did, right? She cost 8? Okay, they're just going for the Bugbear. So we will kill the Bugbear. They probably quit here. If I were them, I would quit. Okay, go. This is the issue with the discard spells. The go blank's kind of useless here.
Some manners.
But whatever, it's fine. Props to them for staying in, I suppose. Ooh, we'll take a Sorin, yeah. Do that.
Let's go dig.
We get more.
Consider yourself fortunate, our voters.
No
You
attacks.
deal with this annoyance.
Okay. Not too, yep. Not too broken up about that. Yeah. I guess worth noting is of a card you can take out maybe is Go Blank. You could put in a Skull Raid over it, I suppose, but I just find that exiling their graveyard can a lot of times matters. So I like to have it in. I think that it's a good card. The fact that we're lacking blue, you need to have some ways to control your opponent by not having them get to play cards. Like I love mono black, really love it, but its main drawback is that there are some times where just being able to target remove things is not good enough. Okay, so Vadric, I'm very happy that we're going first here. Unless they have a wash away, in which case I'm not happy. I don't know how I feel about that card. I'm starting to verge on the border of it should be banned from this format, but I don't know. It's probably fine. Vadric is really scary, honestly. He's really, really scary. what I find people who play and they play the blue. So I could play around it and just play the Bank Buster. Nah. Okay, don't have Wash Away, don't have... No! 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 Ah! No! No! Don't counter this. Don't counter this. Yes! Okay. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. Wash away. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Wash away is so painful, man. It's so painful to deal with. It makes me sad. Ugh, man. I think that I'll just pass here. Because if they play Vadric, so they play Vadric, what they're gonna want to do is they probably have a spell to protect him. Okay. Fine. Interesting. Okay, so we'll just draw cards. If they have Vadric out, they probably have a spell to protect him. Ooh, but we can get rid of that spell. Look at that. Why don't we take a look at your hand? What do you have? What do you have in it? What's going on? You gonna counter it? Negate. Okay. Fine. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have here? Ooh, we don't want you to get that off. Certainly don't want that. Okay, we are on a timer here. We need to kill him quickly somehow. Okay, they play Vadric. Evolving Wilds. We will. Do I just use the Bank Buster here? Yeah, I can afford a Bank Buster. We know what their hand is. So I'm okay with just Bank Bustering. To draw a land. Can this be used on any target? It can't be any target. Okay. So we shall Flunk Vadric. And we will prepare to Bank Buster yet again. They could pass here, and that would be scary. Getting it to turn to night, so they have a lightning bolt in their hand. Ooh, that's a great Baleful Mastery target. Yeah, let's do that. And we can start swinging in with the Bank Buster, so that's how we're going to deal damage. I don't want them to draw, so... Okay, not a... Do I have anything in my graveyard? I have the Paladin. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of that thing. Yeah. And let's crew. They can't even kill the Bank Buster. So this is fine. It's just a pilot. Okay. Archmage, alright. Ooh, they get to draw too. It's very nice. This is a... Let me see. Deadly Dispute works on artifacts. Yeah, it does. Okay. I think I will Deadly Dispute on this treasure token then. What did they draw? Oh, they drew a land. Okay. So let's Deadly Dispute on this artifact. Ooh. Ooh. I think... Oh wait, this guy costs 4 mana. Yeah, that's annoying. I think that I'll use Crippling Fear here. It's not that it's I actually here now. Well, let's use Inscription of Ruin first. Unfortunately, it's the non-kicked version, but get rid of a bit of their hand because they might be thinking, oh, I can play a an instant and sorcery, and so I'll hold on to an instant or sorcery. That's ooh. I have never felt threatened by this card, but the fact that they have it in their grave, they can bring it back, so that's a little annoying. But then we will Crippling Fear, named Pilot, and through with our token. So we're doing pretty well in killing them. Honestly, not bad. If they have an Alrune's Epiphany, I will be a little scared, but so far things are going all right. Even if they get this thing to the, the to the 8 counters, even if they do that, we'll probably be in good shape. Say that with hesitation. Get out the Demi-Lich. Ooh, they abrade. Ooh, it's very good. Nice. Okay. How many mana do I have? I have 8 with the treasure. 9 now. So I could. Oh wait. Let's swing in with our little 1/1. They might block it. Be really happy if they do. But if they don't, then it's fine. Okay, they don't block it. Okay, so let's Meathook Massacre for 3. That'll leave us with enough to cast Jadar. So. To get the Demi-Lich back, and they can definitely bring him back from the graveyard, but we will still play out Jadar. We need to put more pressure on him. Yeah, they probably get back the Demi-Lich, if I were to guess. I would do. They could also den a Bugbear to get a 1/1 the field. That might be a little slow, though. I think they have time. Yeah, I wonder what they do here. I would probably Demi-Lich if I were them. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they have enough for both. That's scary. So I could get back Forsworn Paladin. That's not bad. I definitely want to kill the Demi-Lich. What do they leave in there? Wait, how does Demi-Lich work? Whenever exile up to 1 from your grave, you may cast it whenever he attacks. Okay. Okay, we are going to Soul Shatter. And let me count this out. So I will have enough to bring back the Forsworn Paladin. So, oh wait, but if I kill the Den of the Bugbear, then they have a higher chance of drawing a sorcery or an instant card. But they also have 1 more blocker. Okay, yeah, let's just kill the Bugbear. I need to get as much blockers out as possible. If they draw another land, then that's ideal. But Yeah. Would like to have more cards in hand, but this is fine. So let's get back our paladin. Wish I can get back a vehicle, that would be nice, but he's not a creature, so. Oh, he's gonna... Don't kill the paladin. Don't kill the paladin. Kill Jadar. Kill Jadar if you're gonna kill something. Kill Jadar. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Okay, that's fine. Do you have a ninjutsu? Are you doing this? Okay. Do you have a board wipe? Maybe? I don't know what he has. Oh, please don't tell me I helped him by Field of Ruining. Please don't tell me. No! Oh, that's painful. Oh, man. No. No. Oh. Can they? I don't think they can bring back Demulich, can they? No. Field of Ruin, okay. I don't know if I want to use it yet. I could. I don't know if I should, though. Well, because if they get a Goldspan Dragon, then that's a problem. But at the same time, they probably have a do I care? Do I care? Yeah, I know it's my go. I'm thinking. Let's see. They can't bring back Demulich. Okay, opponent, stop. What? How does the card work? Look at the top 5, put one of them in your hand. What could they have put in their hand? Okay, I guess that we can afford to wait. Because, they have enough mana as it is, so whatever instant and sorcery they cast, they can easily, do it with whatever mana they have. So, I can afford to wait with the Infernal Grasp. Oh, do they have a Magma Opus? Magma Opus, maybe? Oh, okay. Dealing damage to me. And draw 2 cards? Hmm. Okay, I will kill Badric now. I mean, them having the, that costing a lot less, I guess, matters. Maybe I should have killed Badric earlier, but, I don't know what they could have had. I mean, they will get a lot of mana. It's just that this turn it could matter. The Celestis, I don't think they would have been able to cast that had I killed him. Yeah, they're gonna have all the mana in the world, and that's really scary. I need a really amazing draw here. It's a draw. And I can afford to get both of these out. And I will just sack. So they're gonna get 8 of these replicating rings, which is really scary. Really, really, really scary. If they have Crackle with Power, I might be dead. I think I am, right? They don't. Okay. Oh, are they gonna draw with him? Oh, no. This is really scary. Ooh. Oh no, they're gonna draw 2 again. Whiff on it. Whiff. Don't draw anything good. Lier! Oh no! No! That's so bad! They have 6 mana? Lier is so bad for me. What can they do here though? Would they rather Prismari command? Really? They'd rather do that? I guess. I mean, yeah, go for it, sure. Why not? Okay, so Lier is a kill on sight card. We have to immediately kill her. I just worry of what else they're gonna do here. I really don't want them to kill the Skullport Merchant. If they kill anything else, I'm okay with it. But I'm hoping that they kind of whiffed. Okay, they foretold something. Okay. That doesn't... Oh, are they going to bring back the Demi-Lich? Wait, I don't think they can. Instant. Yeah, they can. Okay. So if they... Ooh. That's a spicy draw. The nice thing is, whatever they foretold... they can't even counter it because of Lier's ability. So that means... Okay, so first of all, I will sack the this guy. Really? You come up now? Okay. We have to kill Lier. Okay. And then we will play the Morbid Opportunist. And no attacks. Is that an All Runes Epiphany? That'd be really, really scary if it was. Okay, they're just drawing lands. I'm really happy for that. Is it an All Runes? Or is it a Saw It Coming? What could it be? This is a really, really tense game. They have a lot of mana. And when Crackle with Power is in the format, that's really scary. Or Light Up the Sky. With those in the format, that's really scary. Okay.
You need to sit this one out.
Oh, is that a Crush the Weak, maybe? Voltage Surge. Okay. We will, yeah. We'll do that. They go down to 4. Badrick? And All Runes Epiphany? They can still All Runes? Yeah, okay. I think that I might chump block here. Yeah, let's chump block. Sure. Okay, so now we've been really lucky. We have to... Wait, do they have enough instances? Oh gosh. We have to pray that... Oh, they gain the life too. Oh! Is this even possible to escape? It might not be. I was kind of hoping that was a saw it coming. The fact that it's an Alrun's Epiphany is soul crushing. They keep gaining life and drawing cards. Wait, am I gonna be put in a point where I have to chump block with the merchant? That would be kind of bad. I suppose that we'll know if they attack with everything. We might know. I don't know. But what could they have? It's. I think it comes down to what card they drew and how aggressive they try to be. That's not game. Not game. Almost game, but we have a chance. Maybe, depending how aggressive they are, we have a not looking good. It's definitely not looking good. What could I... Is there anything I can have that can get me out of this? Because if I invoke despair, that doesn't do it. Like, at all. I already used up my Mimic Massacre. I have to draw... Okay, I have to draw Blood on the Snow. That's what I have to draw, I think, in order to stay alive. I have to draw that.
Just take a moment.
Man, they just keep drawing cards. I have to draw Blood on the Snow here, otherwise I think I die. Or I draw Professor Onyx, and then I draw Blood on the Snow. That's, I think, my only out. You don't do it, unfortunately. Yeah. Vadrik is super scary. Them getting off that replicating ring mattered a little more than I thought it would. And that wash away at the beginning, I think, is what won them the game. They didn't have wash away. That's just... It's such a strange card. I really don't know how I feel about it. But that was almost a 5-5. If there was a deck that could do it, I think it's this deck. This deck has a really insane win rate, in my opinion. So let's take one last look at it. Let's see, is there anything else to say about it? I mean, it's kind of whatever, you know, works, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to make it a little more aggressive, you could put in Vorpal Sword. I think it's a little too cheesy of a strategy to consider. There was the draw sacrifice Relic Vial. Could add in Relic Vial as a card, but outside of that, I don't think that there's much getting rid of in this deck. Oh, there is one card I have thought about adding that also would have helped me in that situation. Trying to think of what it was called, because it's a land card. Oh, Zoph's Consumption. I was thinking of adding this into the deck. I just don't know what I would take out for it. But if you wanted to, I think that it does fine on lands already. Like you can maybe take out a swamp for this, or you can maybe add in like whatever pet land you want. That's are there any lands that let you scry? Because that would be nice to have. You can venture. That's not that worth it. Yeah, in mono black right now, I don't think there's any colors that let you scry. You could put the Tyrite Sanctum in. That could be interesting. Oh, Voldaren Estate. I don't think Voldaren Estate is that worth it. I think that having these black colors is fine. Vote Despair. But yeah, that was a crushing last game, but we did our best. So that's it for this episode. I will have the video of this on YouTube soon, so you can follow the Aether Hub link there and see more videos I've done. I don't think I'll be doing more of the draft videos for Kamigawa. I just don't enjoy the format that much. More toward brawl stuff for now. But if you have suggestions for future decks, leave them in the comments. If you like what you see, you can like and subscribe to see more of what I do. And until then, that's it. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye.